I've made some mistakes in my life, and I'm here to make sure you don't make the same mistakes I did. Documenting your wedding and why it's important. When I got married, we had a friend approach us and say, "Hey, I'd like to take your family pictures as a gift from my family to your family." And we thought, awesome, free photographer. And then we got these. We've got some crazy vignetting going on around the corners, and it's probably hard to see, but there's just color coming in through his shirt. And it's just kind of awkward. So like you can see the red from my flowers and the blue from his vest in this black and white photo. And these outdated sepia photos. It's just not great. Don't do what I did. And then if you look really closely, you can see it's really pixelated. That means that the files were handled incorrectly. And because they were incorrect, I can't even print this on a 4x6 photo without it being blurry. We had a second family friend come to us and say, "I'd like to take your family or your photos for your family as a gift from our family." And we thought, awesome, 2 photographers, but this one was well known in the Reno area, and he had kind of a 90s style, but he was at least good. But then when he showed up and saw the other photographer there, he decided to cut Michael out of all the pictures, except for maybe 2. So I've got a lot of pictures of me on our wedding day, but not the both of us together. Would one of my many audience members like to read this?
I can.
Thanks.
A camera didn't make a great picture any more than a typewriter wrote a great novel.
Thank you. So what this means to me is anyone can have a camera, but it takes the skill and the practice to get to know that camera and to be able to take a good picture, handle the files, and edit them so they look nice and timeless. Here is a look at my wedding video that I got. I didn't get one, and that's another one of my big mistakes that I made. Here is a little look at what a wedding video can look like when capturing the moments of your wedding day. Budget breakdown. This is how brides.com suggests that you spend your money. 40% goes to the venue and catering. At the end of the day, you'll leave the venue and you'll eat all the food. Photography and videography is 15% of your entire budget. I'll come back to those in a minute. Number 3 is wedding and beauty, or wedding attire and beauty, which is 5% of your budget. Music and entertainment 10% of your budget helps your day, but at the end of the day, you don't get to take it home and keep it. Flowers, 10% of your budget, but flowers eventually die. Favors and gifts, 2% of your budget, which you just give away. Don't get to take those home either and remember them. Transportation, 3% of your budget, which I honestly think that's for like limos and stuff, not for like your typical wedding. Stationery, 3% of your budget, which can sometimes be a nice touch to your wedding because they go on people's fridges, but eventually they'll be thrown away. Cake, 2% of your budget, eventually it'll be eaten. Decor, 10% of your budget, and unless you're planning on taking that home and decorating your house like a reception center, I don't think it's that important. So going back to photos and videos, these are the moments that you'll get to take with you and remember your whole life. These are the moments that you'll look back and remember your day. Here's a quick look at some of the things that you could potentially have if you have a good photographer and videographer are good photos. Here's this bride rocking her boho style in the freezing cold of Rigby. And this cute couple. Okay, so the main takeaways here. Find the photographer you love. Find the filmmaker you love. Budget for them because they will be the most important of your whole day besides your spouse. Enjoy looking at your wedding like I don't enjoy looking at mine. Thank you.